National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Columbus Caps and the Austin Bats. To my left, Charles Davis. And Charles, you focus on this. It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
They'll take over.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback out of Michigan State. The former Spartan, it's Kirk Cousins.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
The ball carried
a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense could go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Cousins pass. Complete to
play there on the outside.
Sometimes they look at a play like this as a corner. You've got to think to yourself, all you got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Cousins pass. Incomplete from the contact.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let him get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They'll take over.
So now we're going to look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. As we get set to see Josh Rosen command this offense, the number 10 pick in the 2018 draft.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. That's good for 22 and a first down.
That looked like a 2-deep coverage, which we call cover 2. And what that really means is you have corners, what we call rolled up in about a 5-yard area on the outside receivers. Then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field, somewhere around 10 to 12 yards back. So if you can break through the first level, you've got a chance to run before you encounter any type of resistance from the safeties.
We saw the example of it right there. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and he picked up the first down.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
That's good.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, but it sets up second and goal.
On the play. Leads to second and goal.
To their big tight end.
At the 5-yard line.
And he will push his way forward down to about the After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Brings up third
and goal. Rosen, throw left side, complete. It's Bradley. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
A gain of 3
hallmark of
yards.
good defenses is understanding
and
the game, understanding positioning, and
Kaimi
tackling
Fairbairn on
immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Makes the score, that's 3.
They're moving the ball pretty well there on the opening drive. You think they're okay settling for 3?
I don't think they're happy about settling for 3, but I think you're exactly right with the word okay, because they threw it well, they ran it well. Excellent balance for the first drive of the game.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think is making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession and try and get things moving.
Get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Cousins, and this is incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but now it'll be 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Now Cousins.
8 yards to go.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown. I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Hey! 1st and 10 at the 38-yard
From the gun, it's Rosen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Phillips.
pass.
7 yards to pick up there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Rosen. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. And head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
3rd down and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. And that will be incomplete.
Rosen's pass.
And for the 2nd time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the first.
6. Caps nothing.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady road wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 6-0 our score after 1.
Nothing.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Rashad Penny. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
He was brought down by Ross Blacklock. A gain of 10 yards.
They'll try to run forward with Penny.
Third down.
And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm.
Bernardrick
Got
McKinney.
what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
First down, Columbus.
Penny, a first down carry. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
He's
I
tackled
think they
at
like
the
this drive a
40-yard
little bit better
line.
there, partner. Running
A
game
gain of
helping out,
18
picking
on
up
the
some of the
play.
slack. Because remember,
First
the last
down,
drive, they went
Caps.
3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run with Harris. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard
by number
line.
37.
The last run got a couple.
Tackle
Here's
made at
2nd and
the
8.
38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
They'll try
and
to
8.
throw now. Cousins. It's complete to Brown, right side.
Cousins pass.
They'll cross
Complete
over out
to
of bounds
A.J.
right
Brown.
at the 25.
A gain of 12. And a Columbus first down.
Cousins on first down. His throw incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time.
Intended for Juju Smith-Schuster. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Penny. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of
Penny,
4.
the ball carrier.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far.
It's
This will be 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Cousins to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here back in the 23-yard line.
That's a nice punt and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got it down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon, and think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And what we loved on the concession on every t-shirt has been printed in football. This is finish on it, because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
On first down, it's Newman. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Number 35.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark it down at the 49. The offensive line, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing, on point. The run, even better.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard
From the
line.
shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
They continue to run the football this
25-yard line.
right up the middle. I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
25-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rosen. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line.
Enough to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man. Under
Pressure again, and down he goes again.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
How much were they?
15
They'll take
cents.
over. First down and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. The throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Complete to number
11
17.
yards there. First down. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It goes an impressive 31-yard gain.
Columbus.
Looking out of the gun, Cousins. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Complete to
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins, man open left side is Brown. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun, here's Cousins. That is caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Cousins pass. Complete.
A.J. Brown, his first touchdown of the new season. And his guys have taken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive.
6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And penalty markers down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Saquon Barkley, close to 200 yards on the ground with 3 touchdown runs. We'll stay in the NFC North as we head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings at home in US Bank Stadium. and they were losers in that ball game to the visiting New Orleans Saints. 31-14, the final. Finally, let's get to the desert to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting San Francisco 49ers. 27-17, the final, a 10-point margin. In the game you're watching, it's been Kirk Cousins with a hot hand in the first half. His guys have the lead, as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So a 4-point game here as we get set to resume action in this third quarter of play. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Boston's offense ready to go again. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
At the 40-yard
One of the
line.
ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy. Nice pickup.
It's a game.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. What I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Grant Delpit.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, Newman. And he will be very close to a first down. I see the close fist of the referee. And that means 4th down. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down in a few inches.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
And 10.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
To get a little more cushion. Ross Blacklock on the tackle.
27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
This is Harris on the draw. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
You certainly have to give a little credit here because if they are playing this game now at their pace, this is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
A.J. Brown.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down, Columbus.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 at the 41.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd
To throw
and 11
his cousin.
at the 41-yard
Kidder here, it's
line.
complete. 11 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
A gain of
You can
11.
see the time and
Brings
effort
up
and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first thanks to a flashy little spin move.
28-yard line. 2 yards on the play. First down, Caps.
On the run, it's Penny. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
The ball carrier.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he slings one that's incomplete. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play in the drive.
Schuster. It's 3rd
Cousins.
And 6 yards.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, instead of 4th down after the incompletion, it'll be 1st down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
The ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
And they'll run it
5.
again with Penny. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
McKinney on the tackle. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd
On
down.
3rd and 1, here's Cousins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Cousins pass.
A.J. Brown.
To A.J.
His 2nd
Brown.
touchdown of the
Touchdown.
night. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Cairo
Santos now to add the
lining up for the
PAT.
extra point.
It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17 to 6. That one in the books as a 12-play drive.
That's 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Austin's offense ready to go again. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Grant Delpit on the coverage.
To throw is Rosen. And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the 1st down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the 1st down, get a new set, and let's start over.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Newman. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. That one good for 33 and a 1st. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
That's good.
Taking it in from a yard out. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now. Well, they had their chances in the 1st half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
Is the sideline difference of a feeling between 3 and 6? Is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
So for the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
And 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 35 on 2nd down, Cousins. And he finds Penny.
Cousins.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And the Columbus first down.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47.
Carried by number
it's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
At the 47-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing, Cousins. And this one's incomplete.
Cousins pass.
The offense on 3rd down tonight. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4.
3rd down. And
here's Cousins. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete.
Cousins pass.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
A gain of 13
yards that time at a first.
Columbus.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. This is Penny. Breaks a tackle. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 35
now Cousins.
line.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Cousins pass.
Complete going to him in the slide. Catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him,
third
why not go
down.
back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Rashad
And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down.
He's taken down
at the 22-yard
line.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game will breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Rashad Penny, the ball carrier.
6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Cousins. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown.
Cousins pass.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside.
Makes the score.
Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Boston's offense ready to go again. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
They'll look to throw on 1st down with Josh Rosen. Oh, Rosen is stripped to the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
Kirk Cousins sacked. A fumble on the play.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
Another try after the 1st down sack.
Rosen's
An
pass.
incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
Rosen will throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Complete to number
5 yards,
28.
not enough. And it'll be 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll try and throw for it with Rosen. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The time to put out the stops is now. They convert there on 4th down. But correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Throwing now, Rosen on 1st down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Rosen on 1st and 10. Throw left side, complete. It's Bradley. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Number 42.
They'll contain him to just 4 yards. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Again, it's Rosen. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
Josh Rosen sacked.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor.
The tackle
Of course, I
made
loved
back
his
at his own
skills, but he
49.
plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 19. Now Rosen looking to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Rosen sacked.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
They're going on 4th down. Rosen. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
Holding offense.
Can't do that.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Again, it's Penny. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Santos' kick is up and through. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage.
27. Bats.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything else trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's
They'll take over. First down and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in pull? And this is caught out for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Fairbairn good with the extra point as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make-or-break onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining right now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
They go down to a knee and a sigh of relief as they are into the win column for the first time this year. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. But what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere.